Freezing rain is likely before 1 a.m., then switching over to rain. Overnight low of 28 degrees. Breeze from the southwest. Up to 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch of rain and freezing rain is likely Sunday night. Monday, rain and 50 degrees of the breeze from the south. Monday night, more rain, ending about midnight. Partly cloudy skies after that with a low of 24. Tuesday, partly sunny skies and 30. Wednesday, mostly sunny and 34. New Year's Day, partly sunny skies and a high of freezing. And on Friday, mostly sunny, high near 26 degrees. Currently outside our Navigant Credit Union broadcast studio here on Park Avenue in Woonsocket, the temperature is 17 degrees.
ON Radio.
Good morning and season's greetings. Welcome to the Cheap Seats with Pat and Kevin. I'm Kevin Callahan, and I'm joined by my co-host and friend, Pat Holland. Pat, good morning, season's greetings, Merry Christmas, and all that good stuff.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
I think our wives are going to think we're cheating on them with each other. We're
I know.
spending more time with each other than
Spent all day.
them.
All day yesterday, this morning, tonight. Exactly. Yeah. So it's no, I think my wife's just happy I'm out of the house every day.
Exactly.
So good Christmas for you?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Low key, kind of relaxing.
Yep.
Which is the way it should be.
Yeah, exactly. Hanging out with the family. Yeah, it was good. It was good to eat a lot and all that fun stuff. So no time off though for local basketball last night, as we found out. The 52nd annual Northern Rhode Island Boys and Girls Club held a holiday basketball classic at Cumberland High School yesterday, as Woonsocket, Tolman, Lincoln, and Cumberland all played. All the action was heard right here on WOON. Pat and I covered both semifinal games. In game one, Tolman versus Woonsocket. Tolman raced to a 19-point lead, saw the lead evaporate, and Woonsocket even took a 1-point lead in the fourth before Tolman reestablished the lead, eventually won 62-60. It was more like 62-57, and it was a last-second buzzer beater three for Woonsocket. But 62-60, Tolman was led by Jaleel Ramsdale, who had 24 points. Pat, your thoughts on game one? I thought Tolman was just going to run away with it. So
yeah, that's what it looked like from the get-go. Again, Tolman hadn't played in a couple weeks,
right?
Due to some games being canceled because of the Brown tragedy.
Yeah.
So they had only played 3 games coming in.
2. They were in a tournament 2 weeks ago. Tolman came in 1-1, and Woonsocket came in 0-4.
Yeah, and Woonsocket's a young team, mostly sophomores.
Yeah.
And, the coach had said that. So, yeah, I think Woonsocket did a great job getting back into the game in the second half, and then ultimately I think Tolman was able to kind of take over and kind of hold on.
Right.
Yeah, Jaleel Ramsdale had a great night for himself. Averaging 8 coming into the game, and he puts up 24.
Yeah,
so.
not bad at all. So and then in the nightcap, Lincoln used a 17-12 first quarter, a 17-12 second quarter to lead at the half by 10. In the third quarter, that's when Lincoln just took over. They outscored Cumberland 19-6 to take a 53-30 lead in the fourth quarter. Cumberland did win the fourth quarter 17-5, but it wasn't nearly enough. Lincoln cruised to a victory 58-47. That probably wasn't that close, especially when you factor in how good Gianni Paggio's Lincoln, 27 points, 20 of which came in the first half. He didn't even score in the fourth quarter. They just didn't need him. He had and he was just unstoppable. Your thoughts on game 2?
Yeah, Pagios is a dynamic player. Certainly, Lincoln looks to be the real deal this year. I'm gonna continue to try to keep an eye on them and maybe check them out against the LaSalle's and the Hendricken and those teams that they're eventually going to run into further down the line into the season. But yeah, they're a well-stacked team. They're all, and even Bergeron.
Oh yeah,
he's a kid who coming off of a major injury last year, and he's quiet out there, but he's still, third quarter, he's
impactful
2
player.
threes.
Yeah, exactly.
And one, and then, it's like, all right, well, here we go.
And Bergeron, you mentioned Bergeron, and O'Hagan had a good game.
Yeah, Picozzi can shoot from the outside. They just, they have
But Cozy's the type of guy. He had 6 points last night.
Quiet too.
He could go up for 27 today. He could just bang five
yeah.
threes in a heartbeat. I remember that from last year's tournament that we did, and how quick how good of a player he was. He was third team All State last year as a junior as well. So
And they're built for success. I mean,
They
there's
are.
some big boys out there. O'Hagan's a big kid.
Yeah.
Google's a big kid. He's a little lanky.
Right.
And then they get some guys off the bench that we didn't even see that are pretty decent size too.
Right.
So.
And then they brought in a freshman as well.
Yeah. Who can play?
Yeah, he was first or second man off the bench. One of the five Johnsons that were on the court during that game. 3 on one team, 2 on the other. So tonight, 6:30, Pat and I will bring you the championship game of Tolman versus Lincoln. And at 6:30, Lincoln looks to become the first ever 4-peat champion in this tournament. And if they do that, they will also win the tournament for the 10th time, which would tie Cumberland for most victories in the tournament. Tolman will look to win this tournament for the 8th time. But the odds-on favorite right now, Lincoln's strong.
Yeah.
It's
by the eye test.
Just the eyeball test. I mean, it's cliche. You don't play the games on paper,
Right.
And I'm sure Tolman was doing some advanced scouting last night, sticking around, watching the game, trying to come up with how are we going to stop these guys, and suffocating defense on Lincoln too. So
full court press, man to man. I mean, they're in the passing lanes, quick feet. That's really the bread and butter for them, and then they can score.
Right.
So, I mean, you get it on both ends.
A little bit of everything. So that game will be heard here on it'll be heard on radio starting at 7.
Yep.
But the game in its entirety, starting at 6:30, can be seen on the WON Facebook page, OneSocketRadio.com, ON Worldwide on YouTube, and that's how you can watch our show every Saturday morning as well. And we have. That's the other line, so that's 762. So let's go around Rhode Island and New England, and on the campus of Bryant University, the 3-10 men's basketball team will have a tune-up match tomorrow versus Worcester State at 1:00. All these teams that playing, all these D1s that play D3s right before they start conference play.
UMass Amherst played UMass Boston. Before the holiday break.
I mean, they're skipping over D2 and going right down to D3, so it's kind of funny. But they will play tomorrow at home against Worcester State before beginning America East play next Saturday at the University of Maine. While the Lady Bulldogs are 10-3, they'll be on break a little bit longer. They open up America East play on New Year's Day when they host UNH at 6:00.
And at the other end of the state, URI men's team beat Northeastern this past Monday, 85-77. They begin Atlantic 10 conference play on New Year's Eve when they host Loyola Chicago at 12, looking to improve on their 9-4 record. And the Lady Rams, who are 10-2, will begin conference play Tuesday night when they host Richmond at 2.
I'm gonna go to the phones right now. We have a phone coming in. Hello, you're in the cheap seats with Pat and Kevin.
Morning, boy.
Hey, is this Marty?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Marty, how are you?
Good. Great job last night on your broadcast. I went watched a little bit last night, watched some more this morning. You guys, great job.
Oh,
Some work.
thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Crowley.
It's a fast game, Marty. I've been going to my daughter's games this year, and nothing against the girls' basketball. It's a great product. I love watching it, but the boys are just that much quicker, and it's a great product that was out there last night on the floor.
Yeah, all four teams did a real nice job. I'm impressed with the way Pullman defended Woonsocket. They're very physical, and they really challenged them. But no, couldn't go away. And Tom Gray, I talked to him prior to the game, as you guys did. He's got a young team, experience-wise, but they'll get better. He's got 3 guards who can play it for Woonsocket. You know.
So I'm assuming they're brothers, right? Steven Soto or related.
Yeah, I believe so. But they played hard. That was a very competitive first game.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nobody's never let them get away. But I know they hit that 3 late, as you alluded to. But they played them tough. And Tolman. You look at a lot of these teams too, especially Tolman and Lincoln. They're both long and they both have size. When Socket doesn't, Cumberland, it's kind of the same thing. All kind of the same guy. So it should be a good first game between Socket and Cumberland tonight. A lot of going against each other, and we'll see who comes out on top.
Yeah, no, and the schedules have been so disrupted across the state, for various reasons. It's what a great opportunity for these four teams they'll finally play again, especially a team like Tolman who hadn't played in 2 weeks, and then they get to play back-to-back games and really kind of get their season going. So it's a great opportunity with this tournament. So and you saw it with Woonsocket yesterday. They came in 0-4. They're down by 19. The battle back the way they did was so impressive. And I know Pat and I we were impressed with all, like you mentioned, Marty, all four teams yesterday. It was great to see.
Yeah, it was, and I think Pat's spot on too about Lincoln, where they're the real deal. Like they're good. Pajos, even you look at Bergeron, and he missed the year. Every shot was true. Like he pulled the trigger. He didn't miss.
Right.
He went hard to the rack. He played with reckless abandon, but they got size, they got length. They came out with a three-quarter trap against Cumberland, and they can play up tempo. They can slow it down. This is another special group for the Lions.
Yeah, they went to the Elite Eight last year, and I'm sure they got aspirations of going a little bit further this year. And the eyeball test, they are strong.
Yeah, they are. Coach Jeremy Williams does a great job with these guys. They're in this 4 or 5 year cycle of continued growth of the program, and
right.
These guys were young at one point in time, and now they're the stars. And again, should be a good championship game between Lincoln and Tolman, and a great consolation game between Cumberland and Woonsocket. So
yeah,
we'll see you guys later today. Have a good day, and thanks again for everything. And camera work was awesome by Dave as well.
All right,
the setup he had going on, it was spectacular.
Now I know he got there nice and early to set up the cameras, and we'll have the championship game on at 6:30 tonight. So thank you, Marty, and thank you for the hospitality at the Wellness Center
6.
as well.
We're on at 6 tonight.
Did I say 6:30 championship?
6:30.
Is it 6:30?
Yeah, 6:30.
We'll be there. We'll be there by 6.
Hey guys, see you this afternoon. Have a good day.
All right,
See you later,
Marty.
Bye-bye.
Marty Crawley, the athletic director from Cumberland, joining us. Big Oriole fan. I was talking to him a little bit about Pete Alonso yesterday. He was pretty happy about that.
Yeah, it's worth a game or two, right?
Exactly. So, all right, to continue on the campuses over at Brown, the 5 and 7 men's basketball team, after having 3 weeks off, will have a tune-up game versus Johnson and Wales at home on New Year's Eve at noon. They begin Ivy League play January 5th, hosting Yale. The Lady Bears, also off for the past 3 weeks, will have their tune-up match versus Wheaton on December 29th at home, beginning at noon. Ivy League play begins for them next Saturday at Yale. And the men's hockey team, off to a 3-10 start, resume play tomorrow afternoon at 2 when they travel to Princeton for a 2 o'clock face-off.
And lastly, at Providence College, the 7 and 6 Friars are on a break until next Saturday. This is their basketball team. When they are at St. John's for a noon tip-off, it's really a must-win for them. I think if they lose this game and then they get UConn coming up after that, their season's pretty much over.
Yeah.
And the 8 and 5 Lady Friars, last winners in overtime versus Georgetown, face an absolute grueling week. They travel to number 3 South Carolina for a noon tip-off tomorrow, then return home to play at the Amp versus undefeated and ranked number 1 UConn on New Year's Eve at 3. And the hockey program will continue their break until next weekend when they host Alaska Fairbanks. That's next Friday at 7 and Saturday at 5. The hockey team is currently ranked number 16 in the country and will need to play much better in the 2026 season as we move into 2026 to qualify for the tournament. Fortunately for them, Hockey East is wide open this year with no dominant teams. 6 Hockey East teams are ranked in the top 20, but they all fall between 11 and 19. Kudos for Dartmouth, the Big Green, being ranked number 8, and Quinnipiac for being ranked number 10, repping the ECAC well this year.
Yeah, what a switch from last year to this year. The ECAC barely had anybody in the top 20 last year. Now they got 2 top 10 teams. And Hockey East, which had 6 teams in the top 10 last year, are filling up the 11 through 19 slots with nobody.
Yeah, they're beating up on each other this year too. So.
And now they're going to be all in conference, with the exception of like an Alaska Fairbanks. It's going to be conference play for them, so it's going to be more of the same. So it's going to be really tough. I mean, I could see a year where Hockey East may only send 2 teams. I mean, Hockey East champion and
Maybe one at large.
Right. I mean, possibly 3. They got a great reputation. They got that going for them. But it's going to be a tough year for Hockey East. But an opportunity for Providence College, being number 16. All right, it's open for them to take if they want it. I'm sure they want it if they play well enough to get it. Okay, the 8-0 New England Lightning of the ABA are off until January 4th. They return to the Pawtucket Boys and Girls Club on Saturday, January 10th, 2 weeks from tonight, when they host the Bridgeport Kings at 6 o'clock. They just continue to win, though. They're averaging 131 points.
Yeah,
I'm definitely going to one of their games.
I mentioned that to somebody at one of the games we did last week. You got to get over there, and we've been talking about getting over there. And he said I have a buddy who has tickets. We're going to go watch them. He said I heard they're outstanding. Yeah. But all the teams, they can jump out of the gym, and I said, it seems to be entertaining. So
they're 8-0, and I think they give up about 106, but they score 131.
Yeah,
so if you like points, head over to the Pawtucket Boys and Girls Club of the ABA and check out the 8-0 New England Lightning.
That's right. There is no D in the ABA.
No, there is not.
And the Providence Bruins, 25-1 through 26 games, are on the road for the next 3. Tonight versus Springfield. New Year's Eve at Springfield again, and then January 2nd at Hartford. They return home next Sunday, January 4th, for a matinee at 3 versus Hartford.
And my weekly...
Do they play anyone else?
And last year it was a Long Island team that they were playing, the Long Island Islanders or whatever, or Bridgeport Island. They played them like all the time. And this year they just play on the road. They had 2 home games in December. It's just absolutely crazy. So, in World Junior action, which began yesterday, Sweden took care of Finland 3-2. Finland all over Denmark 6-2. Canada probably in the best game of the 4 that was played over Czechia. 7-5 high scoring affair, and the United States 6-3 winners over Germany, with Bruins prospect Will Zellers getting 2 goals and assist. If you keep an eye on this tournament, keep an eye on Will Zeller, as just mentioned, James Hagens, the Boston College, playing for Team USA, and there's a player on Czechia, though I don't think he dressed last night. I checked their roster; they're dressing 9 defensemen, but his name is
I think he's injured.
Oh, he made the roster, though.
He's on the roster, but he's supposed to come back during the tournament.
Okay.
So that's I think they had mentioned that last night.
Oh, okay. So his name is Veshek Blanar, 6'5" defenseman from Czechia. The tournament continues with 4 more games today, including USA versus Switzerland at 6 o'clock. NHL Network has all the games. Used to be you had to subscribe to Center Ice back in the day to watch it, and for the last several years, games are on NHL Network. Under 20 prospects, AHL players,
great
college
hockey.
Players. It's just tremendous hockey. I really can't recommend it enough. So, all right, when we come back, we're going to have some Patriots and NFL talk. Pats clinching a playoff berth last week with a thrilling 28-24 victory over Baltimore. Where have you gone, Derrick Henry, in the fourth quarter if you're a Baltimore fan? Wow. If you have thoughts on that game or this weekend's game versus the Jets, and who are the Patriots going to dress for this game, give us a call, 401-766-1240. The playoff picture is getting clearer as well in the NFL these last 2 weeks. Going to be exciting as teams are jockeying for playoff position. And coming up at 9:30, give or take, we'll be joined in studio by our favorite party animal, Nate Tellier from the Savannah Bananas organization, and pitcher for the Party Animals is expected to join us in studio. So, all that and much more here on 99.5 FM, 1240 AM, and WoodSoccerRadio.com. We'll be right back.
You can drive home in a brand new Buick or GMC by coming to Tasca Buick GMC in Woonsocket. Right now, the 2026 GMC Sierra 1500 Elevation Crew Cab with a TurboMax engine has 0% APR for well-qualified buyers. All 2025 Buick models, Envision, Encore GX, Envista, and Enclave have 0.9% APR for well-qualified buyers, plus no monthly payments until next year. Stop in for a test drive today to Tasca Buick GMC, 55 Fortin Drive, Woonsocket. Visit TascaBuickGMC.com. You will be satisfied.
Lincoln and North Smithfield Urgent Care Centers are Northern Rhode Island's modern comprehensive urgent cares devoted to the best family health care available. They have board-certified doctors on their staff who will make you feel safe, comfortable, and reassured, especially when you're in doubt and concerned about the severity of your discomfort. Both centers feature on-site labs and x-ray facilities, as well as drug screens, complete physicals, flu shots, occupational medicine, including workers' comp and free blood screening. North Smithfield Urgent Care, 594 Great Road, North Smithfield, 768-3400. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 8 and Saturday 9 to 5. Lincoln Urgent Care, located across from Lincoln Mall, 333-9595. Open weekdays 9 to 9, Saturday and Sunday 9 to 5. You do have a choice.
The world-class distributor of all things electrical is Electrical Wholesalers. They are a full-service electrical distributor with branches throughout Rhode Island, Massachusetts, and New Hampshire. Locally, they're at 113 Clinton Street next to KFC here in Woonsocket, with other locations in Cranston and Franklin, Massachusetts. Electrical Wholesalers provides the highest quality service to electrical contractors as well as residential, commercial, and industrial customers. Electrical Wholesalers is open Monday through Friday, 7 in the morning till 5 in the afternoon. Visit ew-ne.com. Electrical Wholesalers.
Bringing over 3 decades of experience to every home improvement project, Moran Corporation, formerly A.J. Moran, combined traditional craftsmanship with modern techniques to deliver results that stand the test of time. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 to 5, Moran Corporation has seasoned firewood for just $165 for half a cord and $300 for a full cord of wood. And what better place to put that firewood than a new fireplace made out of veneer stone with granite mantles. Contact Jack Moran at 781-267-8920 for information about these fireplaces, firewood, and other home improvement ideas, or visit their new website at morancorporation.com. As always, Moran Corporation continues transforming your property with expert hardscaping.
WOON Radio.
And welcome back to the Chief Seats with Pat and Kevin. Let's just jump right into some Patriots talk here. Pat, I asked you off air. I know it's probably been rehashed to death all week since last week, but it just keeps coming up. Patriots versus Ravens last week, 28-24. Ravens are a good team, have a identity for years. What were they thinking in not playing Derrick Henry in the fourth quarter? It's not like the Patriots. Yes, he fumbled back in the first quarter, so it's not like they benched him because of that. And he was running roughshod over the Patriots. I don't understand.
Makes no sense. I have no idea, like, what goes through Harbaugh's head at this point. You know, it's not the first time.
No. He gave some sort of, like, it was part of the rotation.
Yeah, they use a rotation. It's like, you do? Did you see him? He was gashing the Patriots.
Yeah.
Scored the go-ahead touchdown.
I think he was, this is off the top of my head, and I could be wrong, but was he 16 for like 128? I thought I heard that or read it. So I haven't. Anybody that rushes over 100 yards, unless you're rushing 80 times for 100 yards, he was rushing 7 yards at a clip, had a touchdown. The announcers called him out. They said at one time the Patriots should be thanking their lucky stars that Derrick Henry isn't on the field right now on this drive, and then he didn't re-enter the game. How do they not see that? I'm happy as a Patriots fan.
Now it could have something to do with the way how he reacts. Like, his reaction to fumbling is like, I get it. He's
I think he may have ran,
but it's like,
he may have ran a little bit more conservative, but
he was like devastated. On the it's like, God, it's the first quarter,
right?
He ran for $128 on 18 carries with two touchdowns, and it's like, we're gonna shut him down.
I just don't get it.
But Drake May played out of his mind. 31 for 44, 2 touchdowns. 380 yards passing. I think he hit 9 or 10 different receivers. He fumbled the ball twice.
He threw an interception, and he lost a fumble as well. So two turnovers were attributed to him. Did he fumble and recover one as well?
I believe so.
But I mean, those mistakes are still going to happen.
Yeah, and you got to remember he has. I mean, they had some trouble that left side.
Right.
Obviously you got Will Campbell down. You got they were down several linemen too during that game. So it was.
So, all right. So going into this weekend's Jets game, and now the Jets are bad, and everybody has just said, "Oh, it's like they're playing, a high school team, in the Jets." And yes, the Jets are bad. However, not playing for the Patriots, Kayshon Boutte with a concussion, Mac Hollins, wide receiver. Oh, so that's two wide receivers. Out with a bad abdomen. Left guard, Jared Wilson with a concussion. Defensive tackle, Karis Tonga with a foot. Edge rusher, Harold Landry with a knee. Robert Spillane still out with an ankle. He's a linebacker. Another defensive tackle, Milton Williams, is eligible to come back tomorrow, but he's already been ruled out for tomorrow. Defensive tackle Joshua Farmer, hamstrings, been placed on IR. That means he's pretty much done for the season. And then wide receiver Demario Douglas and running back Trevion Henderson are both listed as questionable for tomorrow. That's a laundry list of starters and impact players. I'm glad, Drake May's on the list, but it's going to have
Trevion Henderson is questionable.
You're right,
with a concussion. My guess is maybe he'll dress, but they'll limit him if he plays at all.
Right. So
they signed running back off of, I think, the Chiefs practice squad, who played for the Niners at one point. It was a 1,000-yard rusher. So, but
I missed that. Okay.
I mean, you have to. I mean, you gotta. I get it. It's the end of the season. You want these guys to get healthy. You get 2 games that should be winnable.
Right. I mean, a legitimate shot at the number 1 overall seed, because Denver has a tough game against the Chargers.
Yeah.
And you want to get back up and over Denver, because Denver still owns the tiebreaker against New England.
Yeah, but the Jets are playing with their. I mean, I don't even know if he's a 3rd-string quarterback.
Yeah, his
I
name's
mean,
Cook.
Fifth string. I don't know. I think they signed him out. He was in Times Square. He was one of the.
Brady Cook is his name.
Yeah. He was the Dirty Elmo in Manhattan. He's like, hey, can you play? Sure.
Yeah, so it's he's an NFL starter. He's 24 years old. My understanding is he has one touchdown and 6 interceptions. So that's the hope. It's start the Patriots defense against, if you got him in fantasy, going against this guy. Hey, I'm in 2 Super Bowls in fantasy. The ones that didn't cost me any money. The one that did cost me money, I got eliminated in the final 4, which yields me $0. So, it was a good year for fantasy on my end. But so you're not worried at all about the Pats game against the Jets tomorrow?
I'm not worried. I don't think it matters at this point. Certainly, I'd like to see them get the number 1 seed, but at the end of the day,
because it gives them another bye if they get the number 1 seed. It's the only seed that gets a bye.
At the end of the day, I think Denver's going to strike. Denver, their defense is really good, but their offense isn't.
Right.
I'm not a Bo fan. I mean, I just don't. He can't throw. I mean, I pointed out to my wife, who's knows very little about football, and she was like, "Wow, he can't hit anybody with a pass." And I'm like, "Yeah, well, that's the difference between a guy like him." And I go, and by the way, he's 26.
Yeah.
I go, but he's in the same draft class as
Drake May,
who's 23.
Right.
And he can't throw a ball. And I had to explain everything to my daughter and my wife about here's where you want the ball.
Right.
You want it, and try to break it down into soccer, right?
Right.
Hey, when you make a save, they want your body behind the ball, right? Yeah, same in football. You want to hit him in the body.
Right, exactly.
I mean, you could put it here, but a lot of his passes are high, wide.
And then you look at the throws at Drake May. That pass he made to Williams last week for his 3rd touchdown catch of the year.
And that's all 3. I think all 3, well, maybe 2 of the 3 that he's thrown to him have just been perfect.
Right. Yeah, the other one he just ran like 70 yards.
Yeah, the other one, he had the yak.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, he throws, and they say he throws the ball downfield better than anybody in the league.
That's incredible. 23 years old, so only getting better. Also, he was named to the Pro Bowl this week. I don't even know if they still play it or where it is. Do they still is the flag now? But it's more of the honor of getting named to Christian Gonzalez also got named to the Pro Bowl.
Only 2, and I think Diggs was asked about what are your thoughts on it? He was like, listen, nobody cares about the Pro Bowl.
Right. It's great. It's a great honor.
Yeah.
You probably get a little extra bonus in their check.
Yeah.
As well. And I saw somewhere someone already called Vrabel Coach of the Year. I don't know if that's official from the NFL yet. But some organization. It makes sense anyway. If he,
I think it was between him and
the Chicago,
maybe Chicago
coach, which I'm drawing a blank on right now. So, all right.
And I would even throw in Houston.
Yeah.
He's had a great year.
It should be really interesting. Come playoff time, you got all these teams that are doing real. It's anyone's division.
It is.
The Patriots could easily go to the Super Bowl and get
you
eliminated.
The Lions are out.
Yeah,
eliminated.
Right, Lions. it's crazy.
So,
all right. So we're gonna take a break. When we come back, we're gonna bring in our favorite party animal, Nate Tellier. Will be joining us in studio, and we'll talk things with the Savannah Bananas organization, specifically the party animals. And Nate Tellier will be going into his second year with the party animals. I believe it's his second year. Well, we'll find out.
Is he with the party animals?
I think he's with the party animals. So. He can't change names because he's our favorite party animal. So, all right. So we'll be back with Nate right after this on 99.5 FM, 1240 AM, and WoonSocketRadio.com.
State Line Service and Tire Center is a full-service vehicle maintenance and repair center, including computerized engine analysis, wheel alignment, emission testing, exhaust, and more. Their ASE-certified technicians use only quality parts to maintain your manufacturer's warranty. Regular maintenance is important. Remember to check your tires for pressure and wear. If you need tires, State Line will shop for you to get the best possible price, and they welcome any questions you may have about maintaining your vehicle. State Line Service and Tire Center at 1209 Social Street, Woonsocket at the City Line. 765-0146.
If you want your yard to be the envy of the neighborhood, then you need to contact Rosato & Sons of Westboro. They've been turning outdoor visions into reality across Massachusetts for more than 37 years. From custom patios, walkways, and outdoor kitchens to low-maintenance water features and landscape lighting. Looking for routine lawn maintenance, irrigation, or seasonal color? Rosato & Sons has you covered. They are a full-service landscaping firm doing it all in-house for unmatched quality and reliability. When you're ready to elevate your outdoor living, visit rosatoandsons.com to request your free estimate. Rosato & Sons of Westboro, where beautiful landscapes aren't an expense, they're an investment.
When disaster strikes, trust the experts at ServiceMaster by Gilmore. From water and fire restoration to mold remediation and emergency cleanup, we've been restoring peace of mind for over 40 years, now proudly serving all areas, including our newest service location in Rhode Island. No job is too big or too small. Day or night, we're here for you. Call ServiceMaster by Gilmore at 1-800-783-0552 or visit us at the web at www.svmgilmore.com. Restoration done right every time.
You hear it all on ON Radio.
And welcome back to the Cheap Seats with Pat and Kevin. We are joined in studio by our favorite party animal, Nate Tellier. Nate, welcome. Season's greetings. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Thanks for having us. Happy holidays.
And this might disappoint some people out there in the world, but recent news as of, last week?
Yeah.
Would you like to break the personal news?
I got engaged.
All right.
To Kimberly Hockhausen.
All right.
My fiance.
As your Instagram followers start to...
Yeah. That crash of all the 15 to 21-year-old girls that just logged out and started following somebody else. Sorry, Nate.
My wife's a big fan.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, this is Nate. He's from Attleboro. She's like, oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So congratulations on that. You didn't call us up for advice ahead of time?
No, I got a bunch of advice, and it all went out the window when you actually do it. You just get so nervous. It's like, I had this whole thing planned to speak in, and then I was put down to a knee. And I was like, "Oh, will you marry me?"
The one thing I did right, and I should have done this more often, is I did it at a restaurant, and we got free drinks.
We were thinking about that. Yeah, Kim was like, "Should we redo this at the restaurant we're going to?"
Like we should have done that Yeah, but we just never did, and like that's a big mistake. But
Could have waited till the summer and done it at like Yankee Stadium.
Oh yeah,
Well, maybe not Yankee
well,
Stadium.
well, you're gonna
we
be
are playing at Yankee Stadium.
yeah.
Yeah, but maybe Yankee Stadium.
You could have put it up on the big billboard, and then you could have staged it where she said no, and everyone had a big
Then we go viral.
Exactly. All right, so welcome back. So you just finished your first year with the Bananas. I'm sorry, with the Banana organization with the party animal. Could you just recap last season for us? And is this your second or third time with us?
This is our second time in person, third time because I called.
Yeah, you called in once. That's right.
Okay, so welcome back. I think
He's
that
a
makes him
regular.
our record
Yeah, I
guest,
think
right?
he's considered a regular now.
Awesome. All right, yeah. So if you could recap last season for us.
Okay. So when I first got into it, it was just it was different from baseball. It was so much more fast paced. You needed to balance between like which ones you're going to do trick plays, which you're going to do regular pitches, how fast you need to work. So my first 2 months, I did not do great. I had like a 9.5 ERA. It was not good. And then after that, I sat down with the veterans. And they're like, yeah, you need to pick and choose when to do the entertainment and when to do the competitive piece. So I did that the rest of the year, and then it worked out. I ended up with a 4.3 at the end of it. So I worked my way out of a hole.
And just recap, remember from last time, a 4.3 ERA would be an equivalent to like a 3.3 ERA.
Surprised you remember that.
I remember that stuff. So it's, I remember weird things, but I remember that. So so take a run off because just the way the game is played. So a 4.3 ERA is very much accepted.
Yes.
Within banana ball.
That
So
works itself out of the hole there, but and then our team was amazing. The camaraderie, the team chemistry was just like no other team in banana ball, and then we ended up winning the whole thing. And that was a fun time. We're getting rings in the.
I was going to say, did you get a banana ball ring or something?
You get a ring. Yeah,
there you go.
It was the first ever tour championship series. So we were the first ever winners of the banana ball league, and then
congrats.
So yeah. So hopefully one day they'll have like a banana ball Hall of Fame thing, and
Yeah.
I'll be in it. But
have like a Stanley Cup for banana ball. Put engrave everybody's name. That way you'll
exactly,
be immortalized.
But yeah, it was a crazy year. We traveled to all these cool places, and I wouldn't want to be with a better group of guys doing it.
So you actually had to go back into the draft this year. Is that an every year thing, or is that because of the expansion?
I don't know. I really don't know where it's going to be. This year was the first year they did it, and they decided to do they were thinking about it most of the year, and then they decided to do about halfway through the season. And it was 2 months of like, oh, which team am I going to be on? Am I going to be drafted back to another team? Like, it was a lot of, because they franchised 12 players, and then the other 11 players, and the other 11 players went into the draft.
Okay.
From each team.
Yeah.
You can drive home in a brand new Buick or
team.
GMC by coming to Tasca Buick GMC in Woonsocket. Right now, the 2026 GMC Sierra 1500 elevation
from
crew
other,
cab with a Turbo Max engine has
everyone from our team
0%
got picked up in some of the
APR for
teams.
well-qualified
There's some people
buyers.
from other teams
All
that they probably
2025
picked up
Buick
and they
models
found out that
envision.
day. So yeah, it's just like a regular draft, and
So
There you go.
yeah. so everybody that played on your team last year isn't necessarily playing this
no, they
year?
are. They
Oh, they are.
Everyone,
Just
yeah,
on different teams.
Blake
Okay.
Benson went to the Coconuts. Sal went to the Coconuts, and Armando went to the Firefighters. And I believe those are the only three that changed. I
Okay.
believe so. Yeah. So we have basically our whole team back. 'cause
Right.
Vava,
Okay. I was going to say, because that, as you said, you had this great camaraderie
Yeah,
on
that-
the team, and all of a sudden, like, did they just kind of.
No, Vava was
Yeah,
ride or
so-
die for his teammates, for his players. So the only people he didn't get picked back up got swooped up before he could pick them back up. So the
Okay.
original plan was to pick them all back up.
Yeah.
They just got taken by another team, but they have jobs, so Vava is like.
Do you think that the coaches worked with each other to try to get their own guys back on the existing teams? I know with the expansion draft, I'm sure some people had to go elsewhere at times anyway. But any feeling like hey, we really want to keep these guys together?
I don't know. I
Yeah.
think it was well known that Vava wanted to keep people together.
Yeah.
Because there was a coach that called me before the draft and was like, "Oh, just so you know, we're interested in drafting you. I'm not gonna say a team, but they're like, we know that Vava wants to keep his guys together, so I'm not trying to break his team apart. But you would be a great asset on this team,
right?
So I think it is well known that they that some coaches want to keep their guys.
It might have also been you got 5 rounds, 6 rounds. If you don't get them, if you don't bring them back by the 6th round, we're grabbing them.
Yeah,
So
true.
You better move quick. So so you don't know if that's just a one-off. That could be a draft next year.
Yeah,
You're
there could
not
be a draft.
sure.
Yeah, as of right now, I think there is, but I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So one of the things I was curious about is, you talk to the different players on the different teams, and I remember you called it rehearsing last year more so than practice. So is everyone on now all 6 teams? Is everyone practicing or rehearsing like the same things, or does each team just decide on your own to do different things?
So when we have big events like the drafts, the selection show, the city selection show, we all rehearsed together and we all had these big numbers and all that. But game to game, we have our social media. Every team has a social media coordinator that decides what we do. We have meetings every week with the team. Said, we wanted to do this is a good idea. And then they pick out of the 26 ideas we give them, they pick out the best ideas, and then they'll put that together, and each team does their own show.
Okay.
Which is why it's so great that we have 6 teams in all the Banana Ball, because you're never going to get the same show.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
Now, do you guys choreograph that stuff, or is there someone else that?
No, yeah, we have choreographers.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not that creative?
We're good enough where people can tell us to dance, and we'll do the dance, but we're not that creative.
Right, there you go.
So you brought up expansion a couple of times. Who are the expansion teams?
The expansion teams are the Indianapolis Clowns and the Loco Beach Coconuts. Loco Beach isn't a real place, but it's wherever the coconuts go become Loco Beach.
Ah.
Oh,
okay.
all right.
I thought it was Cocoa Beach,
That's
Florida.
Loco Beach.
But Loco.
Oh, Loco Beach.
And then Indianapolis obviously is in Indianapolis. Are they going to play at that minor league stadium there, or they won't because you guys tour?
Yeah, but I believe one weekend we are in
Yeah.
Indiana. I think we play them in Indianapolis.
Yeah, it's a nice little. Have you ever been?
No.
That's pretty nice. Yeah, it's nice. I've stayed at the JW right next door. You can actually look right down into the park.
Oh,
it's a nice little,
that's
nice
pretty
little
cool.
field.
I'm excited to go.
Indianapolis is a pretty cool city too.
Yeah, I've never
everything's
been
a
there.
walking.
Yeah, I've never
distance.
been
It's pretty good.
there either. The Frozen 4 has not brought me there yet.
Yeah.
So it's so why don't we take a quick break? I'm assuming you're going to stay with us for the
Yes,
rest of the
yeah.
Good. Hate to make that assumption without actually asking. So we'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll be continue to have Nate Tellier in studio talking about the party animals and the Savannah Bananas, and we'll be right back after this on 1240 AM, 99.5 FM, and OneSocketRadio.com.
If your garage door needs replacing because of wear, performance, or appearance, think of Woonsocket Door Sales, your complete overhead door facility for installation and maintenance, including framework repair and security. Woonsocket Door Sales features important information about security on their website. For attached garages, be safe with a good deadbolt lock or door monitor. And remember, detached garages often contain valuable tools and recreation equipment. Woonsocket Door Sales since 1935. 1 Biltmore Avenue, Cumberland. 767-3448.
Most automobile accidents, major or minor, are somewhat traumatic. They affect people's routine and employment, sometimes their health. That's why Micho's Auto Body is committed to addressing all phases of accidents, including repairs, reports, rentals, and stress. They offer the full package. Their promise is to give each person all that they are paying for and then some. Micho's Auto Body on Privilege Street in Woonsocket, 769-1983.
If you're celebrating a major event, regardless of the reason, Michael's Meats of Cumberland can elevate your next meal from ordinary to extraordinary with meats so good your guests will ask you where you got them. Tell them Michael's Meats. Michael's Meats is in the Walgreens parking lot on Mendon Road in Cumberland, just north of the Ciabro Plaza. They're open Monday through Saturday at 9 a.m., making your next meal truly special. Here's this week's specials at Michael's Meats.
And this week, Michael has beef sirloin tips for just $14.99 a pound. One of Nate's specialties to cook on the grill, beef sirloin tips, right?
That's the only thing I can cook.
That's the only
Yeah.
So
I'm actually going to Michael's right after the show. I'm going to grab a roast
all right
for dinner on tomorrow.
Beautiful. So good food there right on Menden Road in Cumberland. So, all right. So we are joined here by Nate Tellier. If you have any questions for Nate or the Savannah Bananas, give us a call, 401-766-1240. When I say the Bananas, it's the organization. Is that confusing for anybody when they hear you're on the Party Animals, but it's part of Savannah Bananas? Like, are people still confused by that?
The biggest thing is they think we're the generals of the Harlem Globetrotters. Like, we always lose and it's all that, but we're not.
Clearly.
Obviously, we won the championship this year, but
you could soon enough you'll be able to show them the ring.
Yeah.
Oh no, we don't lose.
Well, it's I threw this on the lab, but I'll ask about it now. Yeah, can you speak to the competitive nature of the game because of people I talk to they're like, oh yeah, that's like the Globetrotters, and I think that's how they kind of like marketed themselves at first, but now it's been going on, and the games are a lot more competitive than I think people realize because they see the show.
Yes.
And they look past the game. So can you just speak to the competitive nature of these games?
Yeah. So originally, when the Party Animals first came into play back in 2022, maybe we were the bad guys. The Bananas were the heroes, and we were the bad guys.
Okay, like WWE.
But, but over time, we just became the Party Animals. We're not the bad guys anymore. We're just another Banana Ball team, but. In terms of competitiveness, everything about this game is competitive. The only things that are scripted are our dances and our celebrations. All the trick plays are in-game competitiveness. You decide when to do it, when not to do it. If it's like a close game and you're not sure about a trick play, well, don't do it. Like, don't do it because the worst.
So you don't want a guy doing the backflip in left field on a 4-4 game in the 7th inning.
Yeah, when for 2 outs, bases loaded, 4-4 game, 9th. Do not. It'd be cool if you landed it. It'd be unreal. But
so you mean
as a pitcher, you're like, come on, you gotta land this.
When they ripped that line drive back at your head, that wasn't scripted?
All scripted, yeah. Just how we drew it up.
100 mile an hour fastball.
That was unbelievable.
That moment went viral, right?
Yeah.
There was a couple of them.
Yeah, I was just trying to get out of the way. Like, my glove just flew up when I was trying to get my face out of the way.
Just your natural.
Your reaction was good, like, oh my God.
Yeah. I went down and I was like, there's something in my glove.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't practice those plays.
No.
And the Banana Ball land was going cha-ching, cha-ching.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect.
Viral.
Just like we wanted it.
Yeah, I think we talked about that the last time you were here. Anytime a real baseball play happens, it goes viral. That's adds even more legitimacy.
Oh yeah, the players love it. The players love when we do something just naturally, and it just looks really cool. There was one play, our center fielder was running, and I know you can't see me on the radio, but he was running, and he just overran it, but just put his glove behind his head, and he caught it like this.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah. And now every fan that's been at one of those games expects that catch.
Yeah, it's just unreal.
Right? Now, do players deal with injuries?
Yes. We had a couple of injuries this year. Not gonna name whom, but they're out for We have a great training staff. They come with us. Our trainer is Casey Carlson, and he's awesome. He's there for us whenever we need him, and he makes sure we're on the field because our body has not more demand, but just as much demand because we got to be ready to entertain. We got to be ready to dance on top of playing. So, Casey has a lot of work to do with us, but he does it all, and he's great. He keeps us healthy on the field.
Yeah, I didn't even think about the injury.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, that's why. You need a co-host in this. How many players are on the roster?
24.
24. Oh, okay. So they don't go a higher roster then.
No,
they don't go up in the 30s.
Yeah, we have 3 entertainment players, which are they're for entertainment. They play in the game and they're competitive, but they're called entertainment players.
Like Stilts.
Yeah, exactly. Stilts would be entertainment. Ziggy.
I know my banana
Look
ball
at you.
Stuff. Got that.
And the umpires are part of the entertainment.
Oh yeah,
as well.
Yeah. So
Pat and I were supposed to.
So I didn't make it.
Yeah. Try it out.
I tried to be the ninja one.
It
didn't work.
Next year.
Although I did show my son watched one of the games with me, and he was like, "Dad, you don't do that at your games, do you?" And I'm like, "No, I don't."
Not from time to time. Yeah.
I don't shake. No one wants to see that from me.
Stop practicing at Hayward Field just to see how it goes in Attleboro before you make the leap to the big time. So it's very competitive process trying out for the team. They had hundreds of people try out. They whittled it down to 100. And I know this because my son Tim had a friend that tried out. And then off of that, they took 53. Unfortunately, he didn't make it, but he's planning on trying out again next year.
Yeah.
And it could be just for
Yeah,
a
and I'm
variety
sure
of
that
reasons.
number is probably growing.
Right.
Year over year over year.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, this guy is just. I mean, he's hit a grand slam with this whole idea, and he just continues to grow it and grow it. And
Jesse's incredible. Every
Yeah.
day he writes down 10 ideas to put into play every single day, and because he always wants to keep growing. He says that's where the Globetrotters went wrong, that they didn't keep growing and growing.
Interesting.
And that's why they kind of died off, and he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to be that.
just tell him don't bring you guys to Gilligan's Island.
Yeah, to make the
That's-
movies and the cartoon series. And
That's it.
And so, no, that's interesting because in Major League Baseball, they had all these single A level teams that have now died out. So they only got 2 levels of single A instead of previously it was 4. Yeah. But now you got Banana Ball, and it's an opportunity. So these professional players, yourself included, had a chance to play minor league ball. They closed down these teams, so now these players are probably switching over, and they're probably having more fun.
Oh, we're having so much fun. But that's a big thing, because usually if you get released from the minor league teams, you're going to play indie ball to try to get back. But now
Like
you
you
have
did.
another option. Yeah, exactly. Now you have another option of going to Banana Ball and having
Right.
some fun doing it.
And not be stuck in one of those square states in the middle of the United States making no money whatsoever and watching little tumbleweeds go across the So, all right, so that brings it to next year. So you're playing indie ball in front of a couple hundred people. Next thing you know, you play. What's the biggest crowd you played in front of last year? And then what's upcoming
it was
this year?
81,000.
81,000.
And this year we play at the Superdome, which is 110,000, which is that's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. And locally, you come as far north as Yankee Stadium?
We go to
you go
Hartford,
to
Hartford, Connecticut. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we go there. And then
They're at Gillette, but you
But
guys
that's not
are
you.
there.
No, the coconuts and the bananas are at Gillette. Yeah.
The coconuts get in. They're new.
That's why.
They're actually hosting it. They're headlining Gillette too, which is really cool.
So they're going to be there for 2 nights at Gillette.
Yeah.
So that's another 68,000 people. So is every single game sold out?
Yes.
That's
Oh,
incredible.
yeah.
For
Yeah,
all
you
the
get-
teams.
I try to get on
Every
the
single
list.
team.
Yeah.
But I put in the lottery. I didn't get
Yeah.
picked. Yeah, I guess you got to know somebody to get.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
it's
just
in the mail, the cheap seat tickets. From
It is really, truly amazing. I mean, I've followed the Jesse's story. Like, I didn't realize he was local.
The Situate Mess.
And then
Yeah.
he played baseball in college.
Got hurt.
Got an injury. Did you see that he was, I mean, you might know this. He was on a Dave Matthews Band video.
I didn't see that. No.
So
I didn't know this.
they used, I think he went to whatever school he went to. Was it Howard? They used them in a video that Dave Matthews did, like on MTV.
Yeah.
And it was really like, basically they were lined up on the foul line, and Jesse was the first player. And they did a big, so basically he basically said, like, yeah, they put out the video, then he got a call from the school and was like, you can't do this because you're a college player. You'd have to forfeit your eligibility because he was in this video.
Yeah.
So they took it out of the video, and now he's like, oh, look at college. It's like guys getting paid millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. the
And-
NIL.
And he said he
During the
did
music
get
video.
a copy of the video from Dave Matthews Band like years later that had that clip of him in it.
Oh, that's pretty
It was
cool.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's amazing what you can find on social media. You go down the rabbit hole.
So you're in Hartford where the Yard Goats play?
Yep.
Okay, so that's what a double A. That's a double A stadium. So they probably seat about 10, 12,000 at most, I would think.
Yeah,
I'm
Maybe,
trying to think of,
I'd say between 10 and 15.
yeah, maybe 15.
It's a big park. That's
it?
where I got
Pretty
signed
big.
with the Red
right
Sox.
off 95,
Oh, okay.
right?
Yeah.
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
you can see it off 95.
So then you go to Yankee Stadium, then you go to the Superdome. Is it weird going from a 10,000 seat stadium to a 50,000 seat to a
baseball
100,000
specific
stadium?
to a.
So
Yeah.
the smaller stadiums, you get to be more personalized with the fans, because
Yeah.
it's not just, you don't have 50,000 people trying to get your autograph. All right, next. But with the smaller stadiums, you get to be one-on-one, which the stuff we really like to do, because that's when you create memories with
Right.
these kids and all that. But the bigger stadiums, it's just the adrenaline rush. It's just when Dabo Sweeney ran down the hill at Clemson, the ground was shaking. It was it was unreal.
I can only imagine. My oldest son Matt got to be on at Gillette Stadium when they raised the banner, and he was on the field for the banner. I said, just pretend those 68,000 people are cheering for you,
Right.
And he got to do it twice. Just with
That was
his
probably the
college
highlight of
experience.
Dabo Sweeney's season this year too.
So, all right, and so what are your thoughts on Jackie Bradley Jr. and any other ex-major leaguers that are potentially going to? You said you didn't even know he was going to enter the draft until the day he got drafted.
It was a rumor. It was like there's a guy that's going first overall. That's a clear overall pick. And we're texting around. Who do you think it is from the pool that we have? And then they said that, and my mouth just dropped. Oh yeah, obviously the first overall pick. Yeah, I get that.
Right.
Understandable. And it's just I grew up watching him,
Right,
and now I'm gonna be able to be friends with him and just play him all the time. So that's awesome.
And he was drafted by Indianapolis, right? I think I saw. Yeah,
Yep.
that's pretty cool.
I mean, yeah, he was. What was he? The LCS MVP 1 year.
Yeah,
I don't
he's-
think he was World Series MVP, but I think it was a American
Gold
League
Glove. He's a Gold Glove winner.
Gold Glove winner.
If not the best center fielder,
Yeah.
defensive center fielder of all time.
Right.
He's just unreal.
So that's how often do you mingle with the other teams at all, or just for the rehearsal part?
No, we sometimes have the same locker room. We sometimes stay in the same hotel. We go out together. It's a very close knit community.
Okay.
We're close with all the teams. Last year we traveled with the tailgaters a lot, so we're really close to the tailgaters, and we traveled with the Bananas for the first half of the year. We didn't play the Firefighters too much, but there's still a bunch of guys that we're close with on the team.
Does Jesse, is he involved with all 6 teams or mostly the Bananas?
No, he's involved with everyone.
So
now. he wears the yellow tux because that's where it came from.
Right.
And
that's
now-
his thing,
yeah, that's
right?
his thing now.
Yeah,
you can't really
he-
switch colors.
he can't change colors now.
But no, he's just every team. He travels sometimes week in a week in different teams and just watches over it.
Yeah.
So there is no. I wasn't sure if he set up the schedule so that he's able to attend each. So there could be an event that you go to, or that I would go to watch him, and he's not there.
Yeah, there's play.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Because every team plays
Yeah,
every
it makes-
weekend, so
yeah,
you
so
can't
it
be in 2 places at once.
Not yet, at least.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's.
Yeah, he'll find a
sure
way.
that's in
He'll
the
find a
book.
way.
How do I get
Yeah.
to 2 places at once?
So how many games do you play in a year? How many did you play last year, and what's the schedule looking like for
Played
next year?
69 last year. We're playing 60 this year. 10. We have a preseason tournament with 10 games, so the winner of that gets an automatic bid to the playoffs, and then we have 50 regular season games. So yeah, we have 60 and then plus playoffs.
Will they have all 6 teams make the playoffs, or top
4.
Top
Yeah,
4
top 4.
and bottom 2? They get relegated.
Yeah, right. Not yet.
So when do you report? To Florida?
January 15th is our report date.
Okay,
But I have a nephew on the way, so he's due January 14th. So if he's
let's go. We can
yeah,
hurry up.
I start feeding my
can
sister
come early.
spicy food. And,
Yeah, exactly. That worked for my wife. It was spicy food. She had heartburn. Boom, here comes Jenna, 2.5 weeks early. So yeah, the spicy food just may work. So you report to Florida January 15th.
Savannah.
And in Savannah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then when's the first game after that? Any idea?
we have a cruise. It's called Banana Land at Sea. So all 6 teams go on there with a bunch of fans, and we're there for 5 days, and then so we have 2 weeks of.
Wait, hold on. So you're actually going on a cruise?
Yes, yeah, they did this.
And there's
before.
no way to play baseball on this
No,
cruise.
there's no
Okay.
baseball. It's just
these
I'm
cruise
sure
ships
there's
are getting
entertainment.
crazy, but
No,
yeah.
there's entertainment. We
Right.
Oh, yeah.
entertain usually. I think 9 to 5. I haven't been on this cruise before. They did it the year before that I joined, but yeah, we're doing that. I think we're going to Punta Cana. But yeah, it should be a fun time. All 6 teams are going to be on there, and then we're do entertainment throughout the whole time.
Do you get time to yourself on this, or is it
Yeah,
all
I think
work?
it's only a 9 to 5, and after 5 o'clock we get time to ourselves. But I'm not sure.
That's awesome. All right, so, I've been on a couple of cruises. They're great. So it's enjoy that. All right. So then what happens after the cruise?
And we have 2 more weeks of spring training, and then we start a preseason tournament. I think February 23rd.
Okay.
And then that is 10 games. I think it's a 3-week-long tournament. We go to 3 different cities. We play 10 games. And then after that, the regular season starts.
Did you shut it down at the end of the season for any length of time, or
Yeah.
did you keep? How long did you shut it down
I
for?
shut it down for until like November 10th.
Okay.
I was working out still, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't throw. So I'm back to it. I actually got a bullpen after this.
Okay.
So
All right. Always got to keep
get-
working.
Yeah.
At this.
Right.
All right. Any other questions? We're up
No, I think, I mean,
lot.
obviously, you know, you can give out all your social media
Oh, yeah, do that.
handles and whatnot. I follow you. Your videos are, I said you've upped your game significantly.
Yeah. So give out your social media stuff.
okay, my Instagram handle is Tellier_Nate. And then my TikTok handle is ntelly6, and my YouTube handle is ntelly6.
Okay.
Ooh, YouTube.
And-
I didn't know that.
Yeah. See, you learned something today.
His videos are good though.
Yeah. And any thoughts on the Wilson Contreras trade that the Red Sox made? Did you hear about it?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I haven't.
They traded for Wilson Contreras. They got rid of Hunter Dobbins and 2 other minor leaguers.
Oh yeah, I did hear that. Dobbins is my boy, and
Oh.
I saw him going.
So he'll be on the Cardinals
Yeah,
now.
to the Cardinals. And
Yeah.
that's he's just incredible.
Yeah.
He runs on Dr. Pepper.
Yeah,
And,
it's my daughter.
He's just a really good pitcher.
Oh, all right. So he had he played some games in Boston last year. The Contreras, I like him. Hit 257, 20 home run guy. I think it protects against Casas and who knows how long.
Yeah,
he's
actually,
rehabbing.
now that you bring that up, I did see the Craig Breslow interview about how where this put Casas, and he just it's just we love Casas, but he just keeps being injured. He can't really stay on there. So
Well, yeah, I
Sunshine.
mean, if he's not healthy enough to play, they need a first baseman.
Yeah.
So it's then they can work it out, or if he's healthy, maybe he might be tradable. I don't know. He's
Kevin's not very happy right now with the Red Sox.
it's just the front office and the lack of. Well, everybody got better. The Blue Jays are better. The
Yankees
Orioles
aren't
are
much better.
Yankees aren't much better. I think they're jockeying for position. The Yankees and Red Sox are purposely.
I don't
not
think the
spending-
Orioles are much better either.
Oh, Alonso.
Again, he's good for a couple of games.
And they got a good
How many
lineup.
games? They were 14 games
I
out.
know, but they got a good lineup. They can hit, and I think the Yankees
Same
and Red
lineup
Sox
as
are
last year.
jockeying to not spend money to see what happens a year from now when there's a lockout.
Yep.
And then they see how they come out of it. They want the salary cap, and players do not. Banana ball might explode even more if there's an MLB lockout in 2027.
With that being said, all the prospects that came up, there's a bunch of rookies that have more room to grow, like Marcelo and Rome, and Christian Campbell. So, within that, I think they're going to grow to a better team just having those players.
Yeah.
I agree. No,
The two young pitchers that they brought up.
right. I listen. Yeah, I listened to the Talking Heads up in Boston.
Early.
And I agree with one of them. As much as I'm upset with the Red Sox lack of moves, that does not mean that I think the Red Sox will have a poor season.
Yeah.
I think the Red Sox are going to be better, especially if Meyer stays healthy. Christian Campbell, who they signed, can play to his ability that they think he can. I hope he can. And Roman Anthony was just incredible what he did last year. He performed like a 7-year veteran.
Yeah.
I mean, his eye at the plate was just.
There's a move to be made. They got to solidify what's going to happen with Bregman, and if they bring
Right.
him back, which I'd be fine if they didn't. But they need to put someone in his place that can fill his void.
Right. I mean, I'm worried about the years and his overall health, being able
Yeah.
to play 106 or 150
But
games.
he hasn't signed with anyone either. So
No.
It,
So I
it
don't know what
means
the
that there's
market is.
nobody really
Right.
actively looking to sign him.
I was very happy with Narvaez at catcher last year, too. I thought he came out of nowhere. So, all right, we got to wrap things up. Nate, congratulations once again on your engagement. Happy New Year as well. Best of luck in Savannah Banana Ball with the party animals yet again. I'm sure we'll be checking in. Anything big, major news happens, give us a call, and we'll put you on the air right away.
All right, rock on.
All right. For Pat Holland, Kevin Callahan, thank you for joining us in the cheap seats this week. Tune in at 6:30 tonight for the championship game of Tolman versus Lincoln in the 52nd annual Northern Rhode Island Boys and Girls Club of Northern Rhode Island Holiday Basketball Classic. Did I get it all right? Too many words?
Right. You say Boys and Girls Club of Northern Rhode Island too much.
Okay.
It's just the Boys and Girls Club of Northern Rhode Island Holiday Tournament.
Gotcha. 52nd.
Yes, 50 seconds.
All right, we'll see you at 6:30 tonight on WOON, 1240 AM, 99.5 FM, and OneSocketRadio.com.
Broadcasting live and local daily from the Navigant Credit Union broadcast studio at the corner of Park Avenue and Kennedy Street in Woonsocket. This is ON AM and FM.
WOON. Woonsocket.
The time is 10:05.
NBC News Radio, I'm Scott Carr. Thousands of flights are either delayed or canceled as a major winter storm hits the Midwest and Northeast. Flight